Capcut, once a well-respected, free, and easy-to-use app, has become the exact opposite. Capcut has gone from being free to being almost entirely subscription-based, and the paywall has become impossible to avoid. And their new terms of service might just ruin everything. But before we begin, remember to subscribe. I've heard a bird say that if you subscribe, then you don't stink anymore. Anyway, if you're not familiar with Capcut, well, you might as well be living under a rock for the past few years, but I will quickly give a recap of Capcut. Capcut is an app founded in 2019 that exploded in popularity in 2020 due to the pandemic, and that it's easy and free. Capcut has effects, shakes, text, templates, masking, graphs, keyframes, and many other features. But the problem is Capcut has barely any features left that are free, and everything else is behind a paywall. Capcut has 3 different subscriptions: Standard, Pro, and Teams. Standard is around $18 a month, Pro is $35 a month, and with Teams it depends, but you can add up to 30 people, so it depends on that. And I know the world is crazy expensive right now, but $18 a month for a mobile editing app with very easy and not complicated features is actually insane. I just want you guys to know, an After Effects subscription is $31 a month. That is cheaper than Capcut Pro. I made a TikTok story and a YouTube community post asking my viewers what they thought of Capcut today. Ashley says how they almost make everything pro, and Keto says the same, how they're so extremely money hungry. From a YouTube post, Daylight Swifty says the fact that they limit how many times you can export is crazy. Another person says the fact that they made OG animations that were free into Pro. Yali's experience especially stood out to me. They DM'd me and said, as someone who used Capcut for a while, what I hate is it went from being a solid, free editing app to basically locking everything that is somehow useful behind a paywall. It feels like they only care about adding paid fonts, transitions, effects, and more than fixing the constant glitches. It used to be a great free option for beginners, and now it's just not good unless you're willing to pay. I feel like Yali's experience sums up how a lot of users feel about the app today. You discover the app, you use it because it has a lot of cool, good features, and suddenly everything turns pro. Now, what I haven't talked about yet is actually a reason why a lot of people are quitting Capcut again. I got this DM that replied to my story where I said, what do you hate most about Capcut recently? And this person said the new terms of conditions that they have. They own the rights to any video you make. Now, I was a bit confused because I've heard of the Capcut new terms of service, but what does it actually mean? So I looked it up and I saw this girl with 2.2 million likes talking about it.
If you haven't already heard, Capcut updated their terms of service and it's pretty bad. They have unlimited, irrevocable, worldwide usage rights to the content you upload on their platform. Even if you're just editing it and you never export it or use it anywhere else, they have rights to it. And you can't tell them to not use it. They can use it in advertisements without your consent. You can't ask them to take it down. And what's more, and what's really tricky, and please, if any of you are lawyers and I'm misunderstanding this, please tell me, attorneys rather. Copyright and IP rights remain yours. If you upload a song that you don't have the rights to, like let's say a Sabrina Carpenter song because you're just wanting to make an edit with that, and they use that video in an advertisement and it gets flagged because there's no rights to that song, you are in trouble for it, not them. So you should probably stop using Capcut.
But hold on, pause. The video I just showed you, it was kind of a lie. It was not truthful. Now, don't send hate to this girl, but her video has 2.2 million likes, and I just wanted to showcase that just because it has a lot of likes doesn't mean it's true. So I went further digging and I found some other videos that actually show proof of TikTok's actual terms of service. In this video, you can see a woman go through the terms of service, so let's look at it.
Capcut updated their terms of service and it's pretty bad. They have unlimited, irrevocable, worldwide usage rights to the content you upload on their platform. Even if you're just editing it and you never export it or use it anywhere else.
No, they do not have access to your drafts. That is not true. They have access to your upload. I'll break down every single part in the terms of service, which I've read through, to give y'all proof at the end, but let me show you what they have rights to. Not your drafts. Posts. Just like TikTok can take any one of my posts and put it in an ad to promote TikTok. Drafts that are stored passively on your phone. Drafts are not stored on Capcut, they're stored on your personal device. They do not have rights to that. They're not going to take your draft of your content that you just made and made it get into an ad. No hate to any creator that's posted about this, but I don't like how fast this rumor is spreading. This is a specific language in the terms of service that I copied that I felt like was the most important. Users of the services of Capcut may be permitted to upload, post, publish, transmit, or otherwise make available content through the services. Any of this type of content they have use of. That's uploaded content. Drafts are not uploaded. Your drafts are confidential until you upload it. Besides that, drafts on your phone, you're good.
I got attorneys to read the entire Capcut terms of service and break it down to y'all to put these stupid rumors to a rest. The fact that there's videos on here with 10 million views and counting spreading misinformation about Capcut, imagine how many customers they've lost at this point. Let me read you everything. So I gave my attorneys the entire Capcut terms of service, and they've already had so many people come to them that they already can answer me. They said, essentially, there's not much to be concerned about here. This language is identical or very similar to various different social media companies' terms of service whenever we upload videos to their platforms. When you upload videos to TikTok, they have rights to use it. But you're not leaving TikTok, are you? You're not leaving Meta, are you? You're not leaving YouTube because they do this.
So what people think is that Capcut has access to all the videos in your drafts, all the videos you post, literally everything that you make on Capcut, which is not true and is misinformation. What Capcut's TOS is actually not that different from TikToks or Instagrams or any other social media app. It is fairly normal, and it does not mean Capcut has right to your drafts. But that being said, Capcut's new TOS doesn't mean that you shouldn't move to another app. Personally, I would just be annoyed by the endless pro features, not just their TOS. Capcut has turned into a money machine and wants to get as much money from you as possible. For what it's worth, I don't think buying a Capcut subscription is worth it at all. Speaking of subscriptions, I randomly got a free Capcut subscription twice actually. Here is proof. I don't know why they gave this to me, but I did make a video trying Capcut features, and I didn't know at the time that I was using Capcut Pro. But I exported it and I had used Pro features. Because I can't export it, right? What? I used a Pro feature. Okay, I guess not. No, I'm still confused. And honestly, I didn't like the result. It was just not what I was looking for. And I guess I'm biased because I use After Effects, but you just have so many better options on other apps, even with the free version. Capcut is overpriced, no matter if it's their standard Pro or Teams subscription. It's really not that good. It's overpriced, and Capcut is built to be easy, so that means it doesn't have a lot of features, and a lot of the features it does have is templates. And not only the video templates that you can use and then post on TikTok, I'm also talking about the shakes. The shakes are templates, they're built-in features. The effects are templates. You can't really customize anything, and that makes it really difficult to make a unique edit. So that's why I think it's just not worth it to buy these subscriptions. And if you're buying Capcut Pro, you could just buy After Effects, because it's literally the same price, almost. So simple does not mean better when you're almost forced to buy a subscription just to use the app. If you feel lost, if you don't know what to do, people have found solutions like screen recording the video. Although it's not a good alternative, you can do it, but the quality of your edit significantly drops and it ends up looking bad. A lot of people have also been downgrading Capcut versions because there's a lot of free features on the older versions of the app. I'm not sure personally how to downgrade Capcut, but downgrading is definitely more safe than steering towards the third option, legally obtaining Pro. This is never a good idea, and the people that give you links, websites, or other tools to get Capcut Pro for free could be doing it with malicious intent. But what do you think? What can we do to stop this? Comment down below. And also, remember to subscribe. I've heard a bird say that if you don't subscribe, then you stink.